Look, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It has never been easier as it is today in the entire history of human existence to make six figures. Now, it may not seem like that to you, and if not, then it's probably because you're doing one, if not all three, of these very, very costly mistakes. Now, look, I've made over seven figures online in my business with just one digital product, doing a little over 900K. And I'm telling you, if you just avoid doing these three things, then you'll be on the right path. Now, look, it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break down these three very, very, very costly mistakes to avoid. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then by all means, go watch some cooking video, some recipe that you know you're not going to cook, just like you watch business videos that you know you're not going to apply. But let's just go ahead and get right into it. So at the gate, the number one reason why most people can't generate the amount of income that they want to in their business is because they don't have any delayed gratification. Right now, with delayed gratification, and my goodness, I did not realize how long this word was, so I'm just going to erase that there and abbreviate it. DG, delayed gratification. We live in this microwave society where everybody wants stuff right now. They don't want to wait for anything. Everybody has instant gratification. And it's crazy that IG is the abbreviation for instant gratification, because this is one of the, if not the main culprit on why people suffer from this. IG, instant gratification, IG, Instagram, social media, right? And I'm telling you, social media, it is ruining people. It is frying up your dopamine levels. And I highly, highly suggest, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, get off of that stuff. If you're going to use social media, use social media. Do not let social media use you. You need to be a producer of content on social media, not a consumer of content on social media. But just to get back to this instant gratification thing, think about this. We live in this microwave society right now where everybody just wants to put their food in the microwave, hit a button, zap their food, and get the food, instead of preparing their food, where it takes some time. It takes a little bit of effort. It takes a little bit of energy. You got to marinate that. You got to marinate that food in the refrigerator overnight, right? Then you got to preheat the oven, put it in the oven, and cook some stuff on the stove top and let that seasoning get into the food. People don't have that delayed gratification now. So when you have only instant gratification and you want everything right now, you don't give yourself time to allow things to work for you. So when people only have instant gratification instead of delayed gratification, they constantly start and they quit stuff and fail over and over and over again, because they quit before time allows something to work for them. Then they'll say stuff like, oh, it doesn't work, when that is impossible. It is impossible for work not to work. All work works. If work is not working, if something is not working for you, if something's not working for you, right, then it's working on you, and it's turning you into the person that you need to be for it to work for. That's how work works. And when you don't have delayed gratification and you only have you only want things instantly, you have instant gratification, you don't allow things the time for it to work on you so you can become the person that it can work for. So number one rule out the gate is delayed gratification. And when you don't have delayed gratification, you stay, which is leading into number two, you stay poor. You stay with a poor mindset. Now, when I say poor here, it's not what you're thinking of poor, like poor people, financial people, why is the SNCO talking about the poor people? No, poor is an acronym. It stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. When you don't have delayed gratification and you don't allow yourself enough time for things to work on you so things can start working for you, you pass over opportunities repeatedly, right? And what most people do not realize is that opportunities are disguised It's problems. So what most people do is that they do everything within their power to avoid every single problem because they're looking for things that they can instantly get gratified by, and they just avoid every problem, not realizing that as an entrepreneur, these problems, that is where the money is. Because as an entrepreneur, you're only in the problem-solving business, period. That's it. Entrepreneurs, we come up with solutions to problems for other people and present those solutions to people in the marketplace, and they exchange their dollar to us for the solution that we have. Think about it. Every single thing that you spend money on, it solves some type of problem that you have in your life. That is how value is exchanged. Right? So if you don't have delayed gratification, you're going to stay poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly, because you're going to be avoiding the problems instead of taking the time to come up with solutions to those problems to present to people in the marketplace with your product. That is why people will give money to. Right? And then thirdly, the third most costly mistake, and this is a big one. This is really, really, really stopping people from achieving their potential, man. And it's that you need to stop making choices and start making decisions. Think about this. Choices has options. A decision is definitive. There's no choices to make with the decision. Most people, they have too many choices, or they have too many options, and they pick and choose from the choices that they have instead of making a definite decision about what it is that you're going to do. You need to draw a line in the sand, stop negotiating with yourself, and be willing to die behind that decision. I heard the late, great Kobe Bryant say this. He said, stop negotiating with yourself, draw a line in the sand, and be willing to die behind that decision. I don't make choices, I make decisions. And the thing about a decision is that you have no option but to figure it out, because that is the decision that I made. So I don't have any plan Bs. My plan Bs are just ways to make my plan A work. And here's the great thing about once you start making decisions instead of making choices. When you quickly make decisions, you get to figure out what works and what doesn't work that much quicker. So when your plan B is just another way to make your plan A work, and you make a decision and you go this way and you see, oh, that's not the route. Well, now I know that I need to now go another direction that much quicker. Where most people, they'll make a choice and then they'll just completely quit something and make another choice, and then completely quit something and make another choice. There's something powerful about your subconscious mind when you give yourself no other option but to do this thing. You are going to figure out a way to do it. But it starts with making a decision instead of a choice. You stop doing these three things. That's how you can get numbers coming in online in your business, like all of them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make a decision to make more while working less from stuff that you already know with a digital product, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this crowded at the top community for weekly calls from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So go ahead and click the link down in the description and tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, these three things, they're so simple to do, and you can start doing them right now. And I'm telling you, watch the time frame that you start to accomplish things versus how long it used to take. Or you'll start to see the traction and the momentum and the motion that you start to get while everybody else is just continue to get further and further and further and further and further behind. It's because they're making choices instead of making decisions. They have a poor mentality that they're passing over opportunities repeatedly because they don't have delayed gratification, and they're only looking for things that they can instantly get gratified by. So they're not giving themselves enough time to allow things to work on them so they can work for them. So avoid these three things and watch how much quicker you'll get to the income level that you want to get to in your actual business. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this video right here on how you can get numbers like this coming in online in your business without a following or paid ads. It's credited at the top.